Hellos, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight, here on the world of Belsavis. We have just arrived on this world, and we were prompted to meet the Warden of the prison administration. Unfortunately, here in minimum security, their security is rather, well, poor is putting it rather lightly. It seems a group known as the Condemned, some prisoners managed to break into the command center of the administration building here and kill the warden himself. The now acting warden wishes for us to help activate various energy shields to prevent such a thing from happening again. We are to meet with one of his staff members, where there are one of the major power generators in the hands of the prisoners right now. So, let's get ourselves underway. Is there anything we need to do before we get going? I don't believe so. Keep our eyes open for any side quests available, of course.
It's useless. This droid's nothing but a junk heap without replacement parts. Sorry, Master Jedi, I didn't hear you. Crazy racket those convicts are making. There's 100 screaming crazies out there, all my men are hurt, and the warden droids that are supposed to help us don't function.
They don't look that beat up. Let me take a look at them.
Unless you got a pocket full of new motivator coils, you're not gonna be much help. Without them, these droids are worthless. The blasted Mandalorians raided our supply depot and ran off with our extra coils, so we've got nothing. Mandos aren't like other convicts. They're more like a military unit than a gang. Even set up their own headquarters.
What are Mandalorians doing on Belsavis?
They were captured after they wiped out some backwater planet. Real nasty. Real resourceful. They've even scavenged a bunch of old warden droids and turned them into turret defenses. That's why they took the coils. You wanna help? Break open those turrets the Mandos built and bring me the motivator coils. With those, these droids will be back online.
Where would you suggest I start?
The camp's near the remnants of the prison housing. The turrets guard the perimeter. Be careful out there. The Mandos are gonna go ballistic if you start breaking their toys.
Okay. I think this officer not only is standing here trying to repair these droids, but I think he may have been next to the administration building as well. So there are two locations where the Mandalorians have set up camp. Bloody hell, watch the gonna get ourselves shot here. Let's get an elevated position. Let's move just over here and have a look over this hill. Come on. So I think the Mandalorians are, yeah, beyond this wall. There's a road here, but then it's getting back to reach the power generator. No help. Oh. Little Mandalorian base set up here. Sorry, not Imperial base. It almost seems like. Yeah, there's a lot of prisoners just roaming, claiming little bits of territory for themselves. Oh, yeah, here's the Mandalorians. Do we have a bonus to deal with them?
Embrace the power.
So we should be making use of our double strike, spinning strike, and shadow strike, I believe, to prompt or project to be cheaper and to deal more damage. I think as we use project and slow time, we can increase the power of our cascading debris, which is our most used ability at the moment.
We have no time to waste. Be done with this.
Ah, so these turrets sort of... We need to strip these turrets of their motivator coils. Is there any easy turrets to get to? Not really.
Embrace the power.
And we just need to reach... We would need to just get over this wall. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. There is a breach in the wall here. At least according to the map. This should hopefully get us to where we need to be. I will have to pull up a guide once again to see if there's any matrix shards here on Belsavis. In fact, I believe there is one in the final region, but we'll have to figure out how to make it. No doubt we'll have to explain that later on. But yeah, here's the power generator. And it is indeed guarded by these condemned.
The power of the Sith.
We have another bonus to deal with 12 of these prisoners.
The Republic placed too much faith in its technology. The shield generator could not withstand the Empire's might.
We were actually just talking about maybe the over-reliance of technology that the Republic had used here.
That should do it. Throw the switch and cross your fingers.
Grawl here. It looks like that did it. The security fields just went up. Not a moment too soon. Even better, that boost jump-started the station's internal generators. We're rerouting power to them now.
That means the prisoners won't be able to knock out the fields again, right?
For the time being. You did good. And thank you for looking after Kelsa. She's only a junior corrections officer. I'd hate to see anything happen to her. On that note, I just received intel from Republic Command that those condemned lunatics have already responded to our shield restoration. They just hit another armory. This one's unique, though. It's stocked with all kinds of prototype weaponry, including our new Magnetar rifles.
I'm assuming that's a weapon of some kind?
More or less. The Magnetar rifles were specifically designed to disrupt energy shields. The technology's experimental, but effective. Our security fields won't last against one of those things. A single shot takes a while to load up, but it could punch right through our defenses.
How is this a surprise? Of course they'd go after a shield-destroying weapon.
Did we anticipate it was possible? Yes. Did we have the manpower to do anything about it? No. I need you to get to that armory and secure those weapons. Those maniacs escape with even one rifle. It's over for us. Try not to kill anyone if you can. There's been enough death already. Bring the rifles back to the station once you've retrieved them. Grawl out.
Here. These stun grenades should take the fight out of them.
Lovely. So, how did he get into the armory exactly? I suppose that's a good question you should be asking. I mean, shouldn't they be well and truly sealed? I mean, I imagine they blew their way in. Like some sort of explosive device, but... This is the armory entrance here, and... So far, I'm not seeing any sign of forced entry. In fact, it kind of looks like they just walked their way in.
Feel the power of the Sith.
There you go. Oh, god damn it. 2 seconds. And then the animation to pick up the rifle. It's funny that he didn't care enough about the prisoners' lives when we were killing them on the way to the generator. You. Oh, okay. I was like, who else am I going to be putting... Oh, who else am I going to be freezing with this carbonizing stun grenade? It's going to be you. Okay. I'm gonna head back, report our success.
I've got your motivator coils. Are your droids ready?
They're as ready as they can be. I should just be able to drop in the coils and they'll be running. We're not out of the woods, but at least with the droids to help out, we've got a fighting chance. Glad you made it back.
I said I'd bring you the motivator coils. I keep my promises.
It was a huge deal for my men. Maybe we'll even survive this riot.
Okay. Let's go see this assistant warden. Okay, it's a different officer. Still think they changed his position. I think that Officer May used to be standing here, trying to fix one of the droids.
Welcome back. Glad to see you made it, and with all the rifles no less. I appreciate you keeping the body count to a minimum. The last thing we need is to provoke the rioters even further. With the shield generator online and the Magnetar rifles back in our hands, we'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
Any other weapons I should be worried about the prisoners getting their hands on?
And just the usual assortment of blasters and vibroblades. Good news. We finally have a lead on the Condemned's ringleader. Found this holo recording on one of Plate's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Niranos. Like you, I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rot in the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
He goes on from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
Sounds like he has every reason to be upset.
Don't buy into the whole hero of the people routine. He's injected just enough truth into his rants to rally his followers. Niranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
Why are Imperials fraternizing with convicts?
The Empire has been egging them on in hopes of escalating the riots. May get more than they bargained for. Niranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the Condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Niranos is there, eliminate him. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight could go a long way.
Couldn't you handle this yourself?
Too overt. They'll run if they think we're onto them. Hang on to those stun grenades Kelsa gave you. Kill the Imperials if you like, but again, I'd prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
I'm sure you will.
It's high time we restored order to this place.
To be fair to the Condemned, they do kinda have a point. They were just unlucky enough to be born here. So, like, Officer Vempor wants to have a word. And this is where the Condemned is some sort of cave system that they've been known to work from. That may be their headquarters. What we'll do is we'll take another small break here. When we come back, we are heading to the southwest. We'll speak to the good Officer Vempor here as well to see how we can lend our aid. But we'll head to this headquarters of the Condemned and possibly the Imperials as well. See what their plan of action is and how we might be able to put a stop to it. Thank you for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.